So Jujutsu Infinite just added a crap ton of stuff, like max techniques for Jogo, Sukuna, and Gojo, as well as a new curse technique, a new skill tree mechanic, and there's a crap ton of other stuff in this update. But let's get started. Alright, now the first thing I want to check out is the max techniques. So in order to activate a max technique, like for example 6 eyes, first we need to upgrade our skill tree. Alright, so if we go into the focus tree over here, you'll see if we unlock the base move, now this allows us to use Black Flash. As you can see here, we have these 3 bars, and these are each focus tokens. Now once we fill up each and every one of these bars, we can use special moves like Black Flash, Reverse Curse Technique, and the Chant system. So let me just fill up one of the bars by doing some damage. Alright, so now that we have some bars filled, we can do the techniques. Now for max techniques, you need to perform 3 Black Flashes. You can do a Black Flash either by using M2 and R at the same time, or M2 and a Taijutsu move from the Strength skill tree. As you can see, we got one of the max bars filled up like that. So let me just do one more Black Flash. There we go. Now we have the 3 bars filled, and as you'll see, 6 eyes is unlocked. And not only do we have 6 eyes, but they also reworked a couple moves, like Hollow Purple. Now firstly, they revamped Spatial Pummel. It used to be like this grab move, but now it's like Maximum Blue in a way. Like, we pull them in, and it's kind of small. Then we have this new move, which is called Red Transmission. Look at that. So we cast a red, and then we teleport to them. Now, next, we have Hollow Purple. This actually got changed, so look at this. So this is actually an aerial move now. Look at this. Ayo! Yeah, before it was like alright, but it was really easy to dodge. Like you just had to go up in the air and they couldn't hit you. But now, it's actually useful. Alright, now that we've checked out purple, let's check out 6 eyes. So let me just press Y. Oh, we become the honored one. Okay. And we slam down. So it's kind of not exactly on my eyes, but I guess we'll just have like these blushing cheeks. Now you might be curious what this does, and there's a bunch that changes. Now the first thing is the M1s. As you can see, normally it would just M1, but it actually drags them with you. It's really strange. It's like combined with Labs Blue, so completely confirm the M1s. And now for the actual moves. Now there's a different thing with this as well. They added a new feature called Chants. Now in order to unlock Chants, you have to go into the technique tree. So if we unlock the technique tree, we have to go all the way over here, which is 40 stat points. So let me just max out everything. And there we go, chanting. We unlock chanting. Grants you the ability to perform chants. This acts the same as like performing Black Flash, except instead of like pressing R, we press one of the moves. So as you can see, now the moves are like purple. This means you can chant with them. So if I do M2 and then Z really quickly, 9 ropes. Look at this, it turns into like that. Now what's interesting about this thing is we're gonna use that to use Hollow Purple later. You can actually destroy this. So if like a Sukuna user uses cleave on this, they can destroy it before I perform purple. And it also destroys over time, so you've got to be like quick to activate red as well. Alright, and before I do purple, let me do chanted red. Look at this, 9 ropes. And as you can see, this also spawns a red orb, which is also cuttable. If I do my chanted blue, 9 ropes, and then I do my chanted red, polarized light, look at that. Proud and declaration. Oh, bro. These guys are lucky to have like 3000 health. That would one-shot me right there. That's pretty overpowered, but if a Sukuna cancels it in time, so if my ult goes up to it, I'm gonna try to like M1 it. Oh, we can just M1 it too. That's pretty cool. Alright, what if he just does like cleave? Yeah, that also cuts it. So you can really use anything. It's not really tanky, it's got 2 health. But now, let's quickly check out the Volcano rework because they got a meteor skill. Alright, now the first new skill is Ember Insects. Look at this. You send out the insects and then they explode. And this is actually ranged as well, so it's pretty useful. Next we got Eruption. Yo, okay, I did not know that happened. Next we got Molten Chamber. Oh, Okay, that kind of reminds me of like Akainu from One Piece. And if they stay on the molten rocks, they get burned, which is pretty cool. Alright, now Fissure, I'm pretty sure it's bugged. Like, it doesn't activate at all. Let's check out the Meteor skill. Now this acts like the other maximum modes where you need to hit 3 black flashes to fill up the max meter. I'm just gonna go high up and then press G. Look at this. Bro. And I missed completely. It's just still going. Alright, let's try this one more time. So, look at this. Can we aim it? Down there? Yo! That just one-shot all of them? Okay, so it's pretty big. And yeah, they just got evaporated, what? So, Jogo's a bit stronger now. So that was Volcano. Now let's check out the new curse technique, which is Star Rage. If you didn't know, Yuki uses this, but as you can see, we have this weird looking thing following us. You'll also notice we have this mass bar, which I'll explain in a second. But first we have Jupiter. Look at that. And as you'll notice, we filled up our mass bar a little bit. Okay, next we got Asteroid. Next we got Oberon, I think. Ooh. Okay, so we used the I'm just gonna call him a snake. Alright, next we got Mars. So we smacked them with the snake, and it also like strangles them for a little bit. I'm not really sure what that does. I'm pretty sure it just gives them bleed or something. Next we got Mercury. It was kind of an awkward finisher. Oh, there we go. Okay, our mass bar is full. Now, what this does is this unleashes unique moves on certain moves. Like, for example, Jupiter. If we have maxed mass, let's try this. Look at that. It's like the table flip when Saitama does it. Okay, so the last skill is Terra. Let's see. Alright, now I'm pretty sure the only moves you can actually use the mass version of are Jupiter and Terra. Let's try this again. Okay. Yo, look at that hitbox. Okay, that was pretty big. Now this is lacking a domain and a max technique. Alright, now before I check out the other max technique, let me quickly go over the skill tree. So we always have a passive at the start. Like in the health tree you can perform parries, but we always have 2 skills. So first we have this one, and now we have it over here. And as you can see, we can just activate it, but it did use a focus bar. And the other skill in the health tree is the burst version. So now you can heal in bursts of 15%. We also get 2 new skills here. This can revive you when you're about to die, and this one you trade your health for domain meter. So they actually appear in the skills tree right here. Alright, now the first move is brain heal, so let's check this out. As you can see, we lose some health and we gain some domain. Now let's try binding vow. Kind of ironic that it's sacrificing the arm that doesn't exist. Maybe it's because we don't have the arm. Oh, yo! Wait, that was actually sick. I had no idea that happened. Okay, so now if you use it, so I'm pretty sure when you have this on and then you die, it automatically uses up the arm. Alright, just one more M1 combo and there we go. We died and then we got revived, but we have the arm lost. Alright, let me see. Can I still perform domain with this? Yeah, I can. Okay, so it's not really a handicap. Alright, moving on to the focus tree. So the first thing here is Vampiric Black Flash. As you can see, we heal around 1% health for each Black Flash, but we can still upgrade it up to like 3%. Now let's get the other skills. Alright, the first one is Lock In. When we activate it, we get 2 times focus for a little bit. And the other one is Total Concentration. When we land a Black Flash, we get a 5% damage buff and also a 10% cooldown reduction. And then we also have Final Black Flash, which is that old ultimate move, but they might have changed that. Let's check. Alright, let's use the first skill, which is Lock In. And we get like this yellow aura for a little bit, and then it fades out. Alright, now let's check out the Vampiric Black Flash. Now, I do have it maxed out, but let's see. Oh, I mean, it's alright, I guess. It's like 80 health. Alright, let me see. Is Final Black Flash any different? Let's check this out. Oh, yeah. Okay. That is way more impactful now. Alright, moving on to the technique tree. So, firstly, we get the Cursed Tendril move. I'm pretty sure you've all seen this. This is basically just like pulling them in for like a free combo. Alright, and as we unlock the technique tree, we get all like the standard skill move. Alright, now the first skill is chanting. Now this is that thing I showed you earlier with like the max techniques. If you don't have a max technique, this is pretty useless. Okay, curse vision. So it basically gives us ESP of everybody nearby. We also have this hollow wicker basket, which is basically like the simple domain. And this one, simple domain, I'm pretty sure this just like removes the buffs they get. And now barrier mastery. Your domain lasts 30 seconds longer. And you can also use it during stun, but it does take a second extra to cast. Alright, now let's check out the hollow wicker and simple domain. Now normally I would probably die from this, so let's do Z. Look at this, we get this barrier around us, and these guys are suffering over here. Oh, simple domain is also put on cooldown, so theoretically if we do this, we should be okay. That's strange. We should be getting, there we go. Okay, now we're actually like immune to the effects. So let's try being stunned. And yeah, it's uncancelable now. This barrier mastery is overkill because domains were already long enough, but now it's 30 seconds longer. Alright, now for the last skill tree, which is strength. So once we unlock strength, we can double dash and we get the rising kick, which I showed you earlier. Now if we unlock this, we get all the basic taijutsu moves like triple kick, spin kick. One of these is new, which is judo throw, and then rush mastery. So instead of rushing, if you hold down rush for 2 seconds, it turns into like a teleport. We also get this rib breaker. Heavy attacks are faster and break the opponent's ribs. And then supersonic dashes. These are basically just faster and better. Alright, first let's check out judo throw. So if I do this and then I hit you, there we go. Let's check out the normal dashes. Oh, this is like flash step from Bleach. Wait, can I actually hold it? Yo, that's pretty sick. And the other thing is, if we hold E on them for 2 seconds, look at this, and then let go, it teleports. It's like the heavenly restriction move. And let's also check out rib breaker. So if we do a heavy attack like R, they have like this broken heart, which means their rib is broken. Maybe it just bleeds, and also lowers their defense, which is interesting. But now we've got the final moveset, the Heian Sukuna mode. Now Sukuna only has 6 moves still, which is less than Volcano now. There we go. Okay, we got the 3 bars, and now we can activate the Heian Awakening. So if I press it, oh, it's a cutscene. Yo! Okay, now that is kind of sick. Look at this, bro. Alright, now the first thing is the M1s are different. Look at this. They're like slashes now. Dismantle is now a dash move. Look at this. It hits everybody in a line. And we also have a different cleave. Okay, it was kind of hard to see. Let me show you the cleave again. So that's a better view of it. Now it's a waffle kind of shape. Now the last 3 moves, including the world cutting slash, you need to have chanting for. Alright, firstly let's check out the chanted dismantle. So like before, we have to M2 and then use the skill, like that. Scale of the dragon. Look at that. And now let's check out the chanted cleave. Okay, that was pretty dope. Okay, so in order to do the world cutting slash, we have to do a chanted dismantle followed by a chanted cleave. So you gotta do them in quick succession like this. And then the other one. Recoil, twin meteors, world cutting slash. Look at that. That had huge range. Alright, now this is actually supposed to cut them up into pieces if you finish them off with this. Let me see. I want to see how much damage this actually does. There we go. Oh my god. Okay. That did like 800 damage. But apparently the splitting part doesn't work. Now there's one more thing in this update, and that is now we have gambling. So this is the ranked lobby, and we're greeted by Hakari over here. Now this looks pretty clean, but there's also a casino. Okay, we need like chips, and then we can like gamble and get a bunch of rewards. I'm assuming the chips are like ELO, and the higher ELO, the more spins you unlock. Let me see. So okay, that's a pretty cool menu as well. Okay, we've got a screen for this as well. I don't know why I'm bending over like I'm an old man. And and I got clapped. So, alright, and there's also a end screen, which I guess is pretty cool. But I'm pretty sure the game is gonna release sometime soon because it's almost ready at this point. But anyways, I'm gonna end the video here. See ya!